Hello everyone, and welcome to Sluglady Plays, formerly Clickdraw. I decided to just go with a simpler name. Clickdraw doesn't really fit the rest of my marketing. And welcome to the very first episode of 2017. And welcome to the Year of Blackwell. This is the Blackwell Legacy. It is the first in the series of 5 games from Wajidai Games. I've talked about how I love Wajidai before, but this is the series that actually got me into the games from this company. I played it 2 years ago, and I've been obsessed with the series ever since. And it just so happens that last month was the anniversary of the Blackwell Legacy games. And since it's gonna be a very interesting year, I decided I need something really happy. And this is a game that makes me really happy. At the time of recording this, I've already finished recording the game. It's done. I did it all in one day because it's a fairly short game. The future ones, the later ones, do get longer and more complex with puzzles. So, I hope you enjoy. Let's begin! Would you like to activate in-game instructions? It's been like 2 years since I played this game, so probably. Okay.
So, I guess this is it. Years of watching and waiting and hoping, and it comes down to this. Do I love you? Do I miss you? I don't know for sure, I hardly know you. But you're the closest thing to family I've got, and I suppose that's something. Goodbye, Auntie. Wherever you are. What a morning. At least I'm home now.
Interacting with objects. To interact with objects or characters, move the mouse cursor over them and left click. There is a strange kid standing in front of Rose's door. Try interacting with him to see what he wants. Okay, so here's the basics. Here's our inventory up here, and we've got a letter. Left click is to interact with stuff. Right click is to...
The windows look into the lobby
examine.
of the building.
Let's talk to the, teenager.
I've never seen this kid before in my life.
Hi there.
Hi?
So who are you visiting today?
Make an inquiry.
What are you talking about?
Seriously, who are you here to see? I can't let you in unless you tell me.
I live here?
No, you don't. I know everybody in the building. I don't know you.
Really? I live here.
Nice try. I know everyone in this building, and I don't know you. Sorry.
I've lived here for 5 years.
Then how come I've never seen you before?
I have no idea. Doesn't matter.
If you lived here, I'd know you. That's all there is to it.
Well, he's a bit of a jackass.
Who the hell are you?
Jim Burdo.
All right. Jim, where's the regular doorman?
Geez, where have you been? He's on strike.
He's what?
Strike. All the building servicemen in the city are doing it. Union rules or something. I stepped in to help because I know everybody.
How come nobody told me?
Notices were posted all over the building. I put them up myself. If you lived here, you'd have seen them.
Who pays attention to things like that?
Well, that's not my problem.
Okay, let's try giving our address.
Listen, I really live here. 4th floor, number 4E.
4E. Isn't that apartment?
No! I live there, and I want to go there. Thank you very much.
Oh, maybe you're telling the truth.
He sees reason, thank God.
You have any ID? A driver's license or something?
Yes, I have a driver's license. It's upstairs. In my desk drawer. Crap. Come on, this is New York. Who actually drives?
True, but I still can't let you in unless you prove you live here.
Feel for sympathy, show proof, threaten, ask for help, ask about the strike. Okay.
Please, I've had a really tough morning. I need to get home.
Sorry, lady, rules are rules.
I have my apartment key. Will that do?
Sorry, no, that could be any key.
Well, let's go upstairs and see if it works.
And leave the door unattended? Can't do it. Sorry.
Okay, I'm not gonna threaten him, but...
Okay, I have no ID, and you don't know me. What can I do to prove that I live here?
Well, can anyone in the building vouch for you?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really know anybody here.
How long have you lived here again?
Be quiet. Not all of us are social butterflies.
Okay, whatever. Hey, what about Nishanti Sharma? She could vouch for you.
Who is this Nish?
Nishanti. Nishanti Sharma. She lives in 4F. You know, right next door to 4E. You really don't get out much, do you?
Your point?
Nothing, but I'm sure she could vouch for you.
Great, call her up.
She's not here.
Of course she isn't. So I gotta wait here all day for her.
You might have to. Although, she usually goes to Washington Square Park in the mornings. You could look for her there.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to go all the way to the park to look for a woman who might be there, and if she recognizes me, then, and only then, I'll be granted the privilege of entering my own home?
That's pretty much it, yeah.
This is really stupid.
I'm not the one who forgot my ID.
How long is the strike going to last?
I don't know. Could be a couple hours or a couple days, depending on whether they reach a settlement or not. I don't know the details.
I'll be back.
See you around.
Okay. Oh, activating the inventory bar. Roses carry something. Yes. Okay. I may have to turn this off. I remember more than I thought I did. Alright, so. Right click to look at the letter. Alright, so this is from Dr. Donald Quinton. Bellevue Medical Hospital, New York, New York. Miss Blackwell, my name is Dr. Donald Quinton, and I was your aunt's primary care physician here at Bellevue Hospital. I have seen to your aunt's needs since she arrived here 25 years ago. Please accept my heartfelt condolences for your loss. Feel free to visit my office at any time. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Sincerely, Donald Quinton, MD. Oh, and I forgot this game takes place in 2006. I think that was actually the year it was made. Alright, so let's leave. And we've got 3 places on the map. We've got Washington Square Park and Bellevue Psychiatric Hospital. You know what? Let's get to Bellevue first and find out what was going on with our aunt.
The sign says I'm not allowed back there. Looks like an internal phone, for paging doctors or patients, I guess. I'm here to see Dr. Quinton.
Uh-huh. Is he expecting you?
I've got this letter right here.
Okay, looks legit. Go right in. His name's on the door, you can't miss it.
Thanks.
Sweet. We'll ask him the other stuff later.
Come in.
Dr. Quentin?
Yes.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Oh, hello. Come in. Come in. You got my letter, I trust.
Yes, I did.
Good, good. My condolences on the loss of your mother.
Let's be polite.
Thanks, but she was my aunt, not my mother.
Ah, quite right, quite right.
So you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes, I did. But before we go into that, how are you holding up?
Cautious response.
I'm fine. Why?
Oh, no reason. Just asking questions. Goes with the job.
Right.
You received the ashes?
Yes, I scattered them this morning.
I imagine you must miss her.
Let's go honest.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to feel. It's not like I knew her, or even remember her from before. She's like a stranger.
So why did you make it a point of visiting her all those years?
She was the only family I had. I guess I felt an obligation, like I had to.
And now that you don't have to?
What do you want me to say? Auntie's dead, life goes on.
So you'll just keep living, is that it?
Yes.
Keep writing your little book reviews in the paper, right?
You know about those?
It's hardly a secret. A number of the staff have read them, yes.
I didn't think a West Village paper would interest anyone up here.
I have to be honest, Miss Blackwell. The staff read them because they were more interested in you.
Okay. Let's get a bit defensive.
Okay, I am this close to leaving. Why am I here?
Their intentions were purely benign, I assure you. It was your aunt they were primarily interested in. They wanted to know more about her family, and you proved to be, shall we say, less than eager to comply?
That's their problem.
Indeed. It was your choice to make. Your aunt was an interesting case. And now that she's gone, I was hoping you'd be more forthcoming with me. Just an informal chat. We can discuss her condition. And yours too, of course.
Okay, let's start with Auntie's condition before we ask about ours.
You never could find out what was wrong with her, huh?
No, we didn't. But she still remains a fascinating case.
I hate when
Fascinating.
doctors say that.
I don't understand.
Forgive me. I speak from a purely professional perspective. I didn't know your aunt personally.
Neither did I, but fascinating?
It might come as a surprise to you, but yes.
But she was practically catatonic. All she did was lie there for 20 years. She'd sometimes twitch or mumble something incoherent, but I wouldn't call that fascinating.
Well, as you know, she wasn't exactly catatonic. We kept her sedated.
Right, she had outbursts.
Yes, and we had to sedate her heavily to keep her calm, especially in preparation for your visits.
What are you trying to say?
Miss Blackwell, we are not a nursing home. We're not content to merely keep a patient comfortable. We are, after all, in the healing profession. We were trying to heal your aunt, and to do that, we had to speak to her.
Wait, you spoke to Auntie.
We tried to.
Did she answer back?
After a fashion, yes.
If Auntie spoke, why wasn't I told?
Miss Blackwell, do you remember what brought your aunt here in the first place? Her screaming, her hitting herself?
I was only 5 years old at the time, but I kind of remember.
In order to prevent her from doing harm to herself or to others, we were forced to sedate her. When we limited her medication, she simply reverted to her former state. Her natural state, I'm sorry to add.
What did Auntie say?
Nothing that made any sense. But one thing was clear. She was in great pain.
Pain? What kind of pain?
It's difficult to say, but it was immense.
How immense?
When we reduced her medication, the transformation was dramatic. Her eyes flew open, she thrashed, her screams. Well, we had to gag her eventually.
My God.
I know.
Did she still feel it when she was sedated?
We don't know. There's no way of knowing.
25 years.
I know.
Poor Auntie.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now, I don't like this guy. I have never liked this guy. And I don't think you're supposed to. And, I'll explain why. Partly why in a second.
Wait, what do you mean by my condition?
Hereditary dementia is my specialty, Miss Blackwell. And in my opinion, there is significant cause for concern.
Sorry, did you say hereditary?
Yes, 2 generations. Your aunt and your grandmother before her.
My grandmother?
Yes, Patricia, I think her name was, right?
I never knew my grandmother. Auntie Lauren was it. There was nobody else. She couldn't exactly provide me with a family history.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
Well, maybe you should have. Did anyone else come in to visit her besides me?
No, you are correct. I should have read the family history more carefully. I do apologize. I just assumed. Well, never mind. It doesn't change the fact that you should be concerned as well.
Go on.
Patricia Blackwell suffered her mental collapse at the age of 55. Lauren Blackwell underwent hers at the age of 40.
What are you saying? That the same thing is going to happen to me?
No, I'm saying that there is significant cause for concern.
So, I had a grandmother.
Apparently so.
How do you know about her?
It was in your aunt's case history when she was brought to us. Patricia Blackwell's symptoms were the same, word for word. Patricia's case was severe, and she was young, but it was chalked up to being an ordinary case of dementia. Until
Until it struck her daughter.
Until 20 years later, when it struck her daughter, yes.
It seems impossible.
Perhaps it's genetic, but we've detected no abnormality.
So what should I do?
Right now, nothing. This type of thing is unprecedented. There is no procedure to go through, no medication I can give you. I just want you to be aware, is all. And come talk to me if, well, there's any concern.
You couldn't find any other link between the 2 cases.
None, aside from the family connection. And a name.
A name? What name?
The documentation we had on your grandmother is minimal, but there was one interesting item noted. During her more lucid moments, she uttered the name Joey. Your aunt, too, would cry out that name on occasion.
Joey?
Yes.
Who's Joey?
We've been wondering the same thing for 25 years.
Okay, now that we've gotten through all the dialogue, I friggin' hate this guy so much. This is a bad example of a doctor, and I get the feeling that we're supposed to not like him because he is a very terrible doctor. This girl right here was 5 years old. 5 frickin' years old when her aunt was hospitalized, and she would visit all the time. All she had was her aunt, no other family, and you decide now, friggin' now, to tell her that, hey, by the way, you had a grandmother, she had the same problem, and you're probably going to have it too. You decide now to let her know that this is hereditary. Regardless of whether you understood the family history or not, why are you telling her now, after her aunt died? Oh, I friggin' hate this guy. You give doctors a bad name, sir. Let's leave.
Is there anything else you need to tell me before I go?
Your aunt had some personal effects in storage. As the next of kin, you're the beneficiary. It's just a folder, some documents and so on. It's being sent to your address via messenger.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
It's no problem at all. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell. My schedule is fairly open now, so feel free to drop in anytime. I'm always happy to discuss my favorite patient.
Sure.
Screw you. Screw you and your doctorate. Ugh. I really, really don't like him. And it gets worse later. Oh, I have more reasons to hate this dude.
Did you have contact with Lauren Blackwell while she was here?
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. She was in temporary care?
No, she was in long term.
That's a whole different floor. This is the floor for temp patients.
I see. So what exactly happens here on the temporary ward?
It's just that. Temporary. Most insurance plans only cover a 2-week stay, so this floor is designed for a high turnover rate. That's why the doctor's offices are usually down here. They need to be on hand when the new patients arrive.
What's with the lights?
Hey, old buildings, you know? Always got problems. If the plumbing ain't broken, the lights are on the blink. It's giving me a headache, let me tell you.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Some kind of motivational poster.
Alright. We're gonna head to Washington Park next, but that is all the time I have for this episode. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!